Hi guys, Dr. Chloe Koskinen here from Mobility Doc. Today I'm going to show you two of my favorite exercises that are a really helpful way to quickly increase flexibility through a specific muscle group. You will need a foam roller and then also something to time yourself. So we're going to do a foam roll and stretch. The basic premise is that you're going to foam roll a muscle, then you're going to stretch it. Then you're going to alternate back and forth for a total of 3 times. Think of the foam rolling as helping to kind of untie the knot in the muscle, and then the stretch is going to be helpful for lengthening it. The benefit of alternating back and forth between the two is that it gives you a chance to be able to progressively increase that flexibility through the muscle so that it's not too much of a shock to your system, and then you can also get a little bit more out of it. I'm going to show you foam rolling through the glute. So you'll need your foam roller. Now, if I'm going to foam roll this left side, what I need to do is I need to cross my left leg over my right leg. And then you're going to roll through this whole glute. You're going to try to roll through here for a minute. Now, the biggest mistake that I see is actually people cross the wrong leg. So you're crossing the leg of the one you're trying to roll through. And if you notice, I'm kind of trying to lean on this side. I'm not going straight on because I want to get to that whole muscular section of that glute. So even coming all the way on that side, you just want to make sure though that you don't roll over this bony area here, and then when you get to the very bottom of what's generically called the sit bone or the ischial tuberosity, you want to make sure not to roll over that either. You can get close to it, but just don't roll over it. And remember, try to roll through that area for 1 to 2 minutes. I'm going to show you the supine figure 4 stretch, or sometimes called the supine piriformis stretch. This is really helpful for increasing the flexibility throughout that glute area. So you're going to lie down on your back. Now this is a really important part. So when I lie down on my back, I want to make sure that my pelvis is in a neutral position, but also even a little bit of an arch. Now don't overdo this, but just a little bit of an arch, because this is going to help with the stretch. So I'm going to cross my right leg over my left. Now I'm going to interlace my hands behind my left leg. Now as soon as I bring this leg in, you see how my back wants to round? I want to try to keep that arch as much as I can as I bring this left thigh in. This is what's going to be really helpful for getting this stretch through this whole part of the glute without just compensating. Because remember, we can facilitate that stretch by moving the femur bone, but then also moving the pelvis to get a little bit more out of that. And then only pull into tolerance. So that might be this, or you could even pull it in a little bit more. And it's okay if you can't actually maintain that arch. I want you guys just to be thinking about doing this motion and trying to move it in this direction. Even if it flattens out a little bit, that's okay. But don't sacrifice, don't pull it all the way in like this, because that's not really stretching in a functional position. Try to hold for about 30 seconds, and you can even stretch up to about a minute.